Or if she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
Well, you got a cup. You got a Cuphead. This isn't a dream. The stench of it in my nose was too powerful for a dream. Oh boy. Okay, so where am I? Trash. Am I in the garbage receptacle? Garbage pit. Yeah, there's some Monokuma thing. Isn't that the thing from the beginning intro thingamajig? Or the guy? Shiro. Alter ego saved me, yeah? Shiro, alter egos. Shiro's thing. For myself and for my friend, and with that, the pursuit of survival began. First up, to start looking for a way out of there. That's a rocket and a tank. Let's see. This is a desk. Probably the one that fell down here with me. It sounded like you wind up in a school garbage pit, an airplane. Oh, nothing else. Alright. To the door. It's locked. Huh. Decided to look around for some food. Because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. Huh. Okay. Go to shrink. Yeah, sure, that was the only way I could think is to go to sleep. What fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Ow. What the? Pierced my silent installation. Did something fall down over there? It's trash.
Just a second.
Wait. Or if she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
Well, you got a you got a Cuphead.
Indeed.
Cuphead in the trash. Look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. You got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash. Face me again. That's something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Rolls and water. Thank you. Just a bunch of bread rolls and water. Yeah, it's not like I'm a prisoner or anything. Bread and water is what you give prisoners. I got all the energy I need to keep going. Sure. Sure you do. Of course not. After all, the fact that I keep going forward is all about what I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Okay. But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Or no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. Yeah, because I'm following the plot line to keep you alive.
Indeed.
But even though I knew I did nothing to help you.
I...
Abandon you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. Yes. That's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
Listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason I had to survive no matter the cost. Really?
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
So I can do what I came to the school to do? What? I made up my mind to come to Peace County for one very important... What?
Indeed.
I did, once. Once?
I've
forgotten what it was. You forgot. Huh. What are they gonna do? Huh. Okay. Is it true? You lost your memory? Do you remember Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each one of us as soon as we arrived at the school? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, on that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. Couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine what happened by chance. Seems too much convenient. Are you saying you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think I'm positive work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. Well, why would they want to do that? Only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my abilities. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. Okay.
However,
Also means somehow memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. Okay. Why didn't you ask the rest of us to
why
help
is
you?
that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would notice right away. Plus, there's always a chance the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make a too big deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? One of us. Okay. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. So she would trust you?
However,
That's why I asked you to help me, but why me? Because among everyone, you're the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but in other words, she thinks you're stupid. I see. Intuition was right, though. There's no way I can be like mastermind. Yeah, you can.
I understand.
No, I don't.
I should understand everything.
No.
My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
But why did that just happen?
listen.
Are you okay? It is nothing, right?
Hey,
Even though I still trust you, you know? I'm not used to relying on others.
correct.
I know I never asked you for it the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Well... Can we... So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So,
Still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. Which is... Known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. Well...
correct.
Yeah. The reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school.
So,
It was the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Because he's my Oh. It's your father. Oh. What?
in other
I
words,
separated from him as a child. It turns out he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Okay, that explains what... They thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes.
no matter what,
So,
Okay. But when he said that, I felt strange. Okay. Of course, my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
however,
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said I felt what I based on seeing it snuck in the headmaster's room. What'd you see?
so,
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there.
it's true.
Huh. Second floor of the dorms using the key I found. But why there? Because I also found the headmaster's room. Oh, found this. Kind of map.
Indeed.
Let's lay out the entirety of the school. I mean, I've been using that when I press the tab key, but sure. Sure. Map showed that the second floor is home to a number of rooms meant for faculty. Some of the staff must have had to overnight time to time. Okay, yeah, the faculty stay there.
Correct.
Does that mean it was the faculty that died? Find the owner of that room, so we went to see the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However,
Second floor didn't have any cameras or monitors. It's hard to describe. All I can say is I realize whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we imagined.
so,
So in other words, people died, right?
however,
Okay, what's going on?
however,
Just before clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
anyway,
Directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Makura was to get me killed.
indeed.
Stole that key and disappeared in retaliation. They wanted to draw me out unknowingly.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. School of the regulations.
That's right.
Ah, okay. So, the minimum restrictions you're free to explore host you can at your discretion.
In other words,
Mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. So they couldn't kill me themselves. They tried to use the class trial to do it. It's somehow bound by the school regulations.
hey,
There's one thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Ikuro Saba. What's that? I put murder and Mukuro into the same word. There's a point where Mukuro may not have been the victim. Could have been you, Makoto. I could have been.
Indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? So during the night,
I
can hear them. You know, the footsteps of the god of death. What? Why? The ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway,
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow across the corridor. Gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
correct.
I ran to your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the masked assailant, they ended up dead. I don't know if that's the masked assailant. You notice the hands in the thing have fingernails here, but in the picture when you're attacking Mukuro, there is no fingernails.
correct.
The murder was disguised and the dojo key wound up in my room. Yes. Uh-huh.
Indeed.
Indeed. Differently. Kill whoever they wanted, I feel like. Doesn't it create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class star to kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
That is a contradiction. It's not just Mukuro. They need the class star to kill me, but seem they're ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words,
It's the one who's been cornered.
Makoto.
Just a little more, and I should be able to figure out this mastermind's identity. The other ultimate despair. Other one? That Mukuro was the ultimate despair and that she's dead, but I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person.
Indeed.
Think about it, the ultimate despair seems in... Oh boy.
That's right.
What happened a year ago? The big... What event?
It would seem.
Spectre group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair, then they're... Make no mistake. They're the root of all evil that forces us to go through this. But why is it called despair? What? I still don't... That is our real enemy. Okay. 100-mile dash pain of junk food junkie? The end. Okay. Okay. But what does it mean? Dream Island Rocket. That's the thing from the beginning. Do you want to save? Yes, I wish to save. Okay.
Anyway,
But... Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say... Do you still have that one thing? Secret tool that you got from the headmaster?
indeed.
Of course I do. And it can open any door in the school,
That's
right?
right.
Then use it to open the door.
It's true.
I mean, if she didn't, how the heck would she have gotten out? Yay.
Indeed.
Finally. Finally out of a trash pit. The real fight had just begun. Oh, look at them all. Oh, ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. Deadly life. What the crap? After leaving the garbage pit, we find ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. Okay. What is with this angle? I don't want to be seeing up Kyoko's skirt. Thank you. Why? I mean...
Hey,
I'll be careful. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, that's... I have a speech bubble. I want to ask you, said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
so
Ever since I can remember. I came from a long line of detectives. The work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. And is your family famous?
wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. How come? Is your family... Are they Illuminati?
Right.
We take pride.
Indeed.
Detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. This is just how we uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. So a conscious effort to conceal our existence. Conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned. I can't say it's entirely rational, but it's our family Cree, and we do what must be done to protect it because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Before I came, I was looking up info at school, and I never saw anything about her, because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. Ordinary I speak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Because that's how much you want to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh? But you ran it out those years. You have so much to talk about.
Wrong.
Nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However,
There's something I want to say to him, though. What? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him, face to face. What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. Oh boy. What are we doing? What happened? Last time I saw him, I was still very young, so I don't remember myself. Apparently he was extremely intelligent. He's lined to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He's talented, promising
However,
future, but he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. So not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. Went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me, because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name, so every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. I don't know. She was more talkative and more emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But that's not true.
However,
there's one thing I can never forgive.
So...
Where everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, it was a good thing.
However...
The rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. Little girl abandoned by her father. Oh, that's... Is that a Japanese thing? Maybe? About having a child be fatherless or something? Is there abandonment shame in that?
Correct.
I don't know. I'd have to look that up. That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family in order to settle the past. Remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot me about those years ago. I don't think he did.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul?
Hey.
No. Is blood really enough to call someone family? I mean, technically, they're part of your family, so it's just the thing, but... I mean, yeah. Blood is family, but that doesn't mean they're family. I get the connection, but... I don't know. Oh, thank you. You're not showing me up her skirt again. It's like, this is it.
That's right.
I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. Locked it earlier. There goes nothing. It doesn't sound like a metal door. Oh, trash compactor.
Whew.
I'm exhausted. Again, as I could say we're safe and sound, at least we're out there. Thank you. I've never gone out of the road without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. Okay, now what? Glad I didn't die, of course, but the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So then...
Let's just get a concrete answer, huh?
In other words...
That's not Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's...
However...
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time until we find out. It's not like we can run anyway. I mean, there's a camera in this room. I mean...
Because...
Mastermind? You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
Stick exposed during the investigation and Makuro's death. There was a moment when the mastermind let their guard down. It was?
Right.
You can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. Okay.
Indeed.
Should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. Yes.
Well now.
Sure.
I don't believe it!
Well,
Pung, pung,
What?
what will you do?
shing!
They alone to be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule.
Making me angry!
Right.
Do whatever you feel you have to.
However,
Before you do, let me say one thing.
now,
If you execute him, that means you lose. Not that it matters to you, right?
Huh?
Huh? I lose?
Hey!
What do you mean by that?
because,
Yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
Supposed to be chosen as the blackened and then the executed, right?
however,
But when Mama could choose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. There's also the trial weren't at all what you were expecting, because you never imagined an imposition one person protecting another like that.
right,
And in response to that unexpected development,
indeed,
you were acted by killing Makoto the Blackened and tried to execute him. You made a choice of desperation, no more than that.
however,
Waiting for you. An entity threw in a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. You never imagined the possibility. After you killed it.
am I wrong?
Makoto didn't kill Makuro, you did.
Listen to me.
So execute Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone be executed. That's what you just told us. And that means I lose. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well?
Well,
No, I can't. Don't just say it like that. What, this makes such bold claims?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right,
There's only ever one absolute truth.
because, however,
What the heck?
indeed.
I'm trying to figure out what this all means.
Hey. Indeed. Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey. That's what we have to do. It's true. It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey.
Barrett!
Okay.
What's wrong?
Bear jokes. Okay. Plausible. Starting to make for one honey of a climax. Oh boy.
In other words,
You guys!
Prepared.
I can barely contain myself! Barrett! You guys! I can barely contain myself!
Oh, okay. Everything unveiled?
it's true.
And solve the mysteries of this school.
You guys!
Then you win. But if you can't, we'll all face execution.
Listen to me. Hey,
Do you remember the rule?
What's wrong?
hey,
I said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything's based on school regulations. Haven't tried from a crow's no exception to that, huh? I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step and don't speak since the coming of the game are those 16 students.
listen.
Are you telling the truth?
Now I'm really angry!
Whew.
Hey!
Let me go. I don't even care anymore.
Hey,
Okay. Oh, alright.